Good afternoon and welcome to basketball action in just a few minutes as we set the table for this one. Yokohama with a big win yesterday over Brex, 80-72, as we welcome you inside the Yokohama Buntai Stadium. We got a packed crowd, and right now, the fans of Yokohama buzzing here. And why not? They just took down a big scalp in UTSUNOMIYA Brex yesterday. UTSUNOMIYA, with a 13-4 record right now, was actually 13-3 yesterday before they were handed only their fourth loss of the season. As we take a look at the team standings, UTSUNOMIYA in second place, just right behind the Chiba Jets. One game behind because of that loss yesterday. For Yokohama, they're in the middle of the standings right now, currently in sixth spot in the Central Conference, which is led there by Alvark Tokyo. But with a big win yesterday and another possible big win here today, they want to make a play for the playoffs. Each team playing 60 games. As we take a look, Oba there hitting from the outside. Another cross-court pass. Quick launch. As they say, when you're hot, you're hot. But Makoto Hiyojima did his very best to keep his squad in the ball game. Longtime member of the Japanese national squad. Sends it up and over. That was an assist. A nice slam there, coming from Grant Jarrett. Look at a nice spin. Exceptional move there. Asking for a foul, none given. Going strong to the basket there was Damian Inglis. Inglis would finish with 16 points, 13 rebounds, and 6 assists. On the other side, Grant Jarrett also with tremendous numbers. He would finish with 24 points, 8 rebounds, and an assist. Nice floater put up there. Koyasudo, one of the heroes in yesterday's win. He was scoring in double digits. He had 11 points, a rebound, and a dime. As you see the numbers from yesterday's affair, it was very close. From 2-point distance, just about even. From 3-point distance, that is supposedly where Yokohama made their move, 36% as compared to 29%, but actually they shot 11 threes each. They actually just had 2 more field goals from 2-point distance. Nice discussion there between Grant Jarrett and DJ Newbill, because they know they cannot lose another game here. They need to stay in step with the leaders. Here is the lineup of UTSUNOMIYA Brex, who almost always makes the playoffs. Makoto Hiyojima, number 6, you saw him in action a while ago. They've got number 25, DJ Newbill. Also, number 33, Gavin Edwards. Gavin Edwards isn't listed there. As you can see, he's not playing today. Number 34, Grant Jarrett, and number 42, Isaac Fotu. Now we got a starting 5. The usual starting 5 here for Brex, as they have a new coach in Kevin Braswell. Starting out with number 6, Makoto Hiyojima. They have number 9, Yosuke Endo. They also have number 10, that's Kosuke Takeuchi. Number 25, DJ Newbill, and number 34, Grant Jarrett. For head coach, Kevin Braswell, who used to play for Georgetown University in the United States. Kevin's an American who coached in New Zealand and was last with the Akita Northern Happinets before moving over here to UTSUNOMIYA Brex. Here's the hero from yesterday, Damian Inglis, as we enjoy the fanfare first, as we welcome the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS. Let's take a lineup here of Yokohama. We got number 4, Damian Inglis. Number 8, Gary Clark. Number 15, Kiefer Avena. And number 21, Mike Kotsar. But unfortunately, Mike is out with an injury, so he's not playing today. They also have number 23, Kai King. Their starting 5. Number 4, Inglis. Number 8, Clark. Number 14, we talked about him a while ago, Takeru Oba, who hit so many threes yesterday. Number 18, Kenta Morii. And their 5th and final player in the starting 5 is number 30, Koya Sudo. There is head coach, Lassi Tuovi, who is also the Finland national coach. As we have our 3 officials, we've got referee Okawara, referee Uchida, and referee Takano. Starters once again for both these squads. For the home squad, it's Inglis, Clark, Oba, Morii, and Sudo. For the visitors, Hiyajima, Endo, Takeuchi, Newbill, and Jarrett. Takeuchi is a veteran of the Japanese national squad. He was there for quite a while. Not anymore. He is 39 years old, but he feels he still has a few more years to be able to help out the Brex. Again, these two squads faced each other yesterday, and the B-CORSAIRS won that one by 8, 80-72. Gary Clark scored 15 points. Kiefer Avena had 14 points and 6 assists. Takeru Oba finished with 11 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. Kai King also contributed 9 markers together with 3 boards. So a lot of heroes in that victory for Yokohama. And they want back-to-back victories here at the Yokohama Buntai. Can they get it though? Because the Brex want to be able to bounce back from that loss. They've only had 4 setbacks this season, and here we go. DJ Newbill really fast to set the table for his squad. Got good spacing that time. Jarrett will have to launch and hits straight and true on that 3. First possession here for the home squad. Left open is Sudo. You can't afford to do that if you want to be able to win a ball game. He will make you pay. Just like what happened there. DJ Newbill swings it. Makoto Hiejima offline that time. They swing it. Open shot, not gonna drop for Oba. Inglis likes to bring things closer. He got hacked there by Jarrett. First personal foul gonna be called on Grant. First basket. On the other side for Inglis. We talked about him being the top scorer yesterday for 16 points. Tap goes to Inglis. Fake the three. And a tremendous spin. There's confirmation. First personal foul. Inglis knows all these free throws are important. We'll make it. Our 3-point lead here for Yokohama at 6-3. Newbill as well. Bring it down. Sticking with him all the way there was Kenta. That's going to be a huge task. An appeal to the referee saying, I was just trying to stay in front of him. But there was contact. Hence the whistle. Hiejima will get it back. Two-man game. They send it to Takeuchi. Endo's going to misfire. That's a great move. Clark inside. Can't get that one to drop. Quick foul going to be called here, stopping the action. First personal foul on Oba. Newbill with no problems, just getting it past the timeline here. Hiejima trying to use that pick. Goes to Grant. Grant power move inside. That's not going to drop. Weird angle he had because he was directly under and behind the basket. Ingles not wanting to force the issue, and a foul is going to be called on Endo there, impeding the progress of the offensive player. His first, second team foul for UTSUNOMIYA. Clark. He's a versatile import. Nice matchup here against DJ. Offline there in that attempt. Gonna come closer. Newbill. The pass just a little too high there for Grant. Steal by DJ. 2-on-1 break. That is what he wanted to do a while ago. Look out below. Jarrett now with a big slam. And an assist here for DJ. Cutting that lead down to 1. Asking for movement. It's Coach Lassie. Couple of moves. Short there in that attempt. Makoto against 3. Wisely gives it up. Extra pass. Takeuchi will have to launch this one. And hits! Prototypical big man of the future. 6'9", but can hit the outside shot. Knocks it down there. An answer with a 3. That's short. Inglis finds Clark. Clark sets up for 3. Still no. Endo the other way. And of course the action against Oba. Makoto. Now 0 for 2 from the field. Good tap there from Jarrett. DJ knew that he played in Australia. Before coming over, finds Takeuchi. Back-to-back baskets here for the big man. He's got a total of 5 points. As 4 minutes have elapsed here in the opening period. Sudo will stop, and that was a brick. Not a good release. Jarrett with a fake. And again they go to Jarrett. He tried to slam it. And Sudo looks hurt. He got hit in the face as he tried to stop that slam. It was an elbow right above the eye, I believe. Oh, he's definitely hurt. He's going straight to the locker room. As Kai King will be sent in together with Kiefer Ravena. Two-man substitution here for Yokohama. With that hit to the face, they might review this one. Well, there's a lot of blood on the floor as well. So no review, but because of a lot of the blood from the impact of the elbow to the face. That's why Koya Sudo just went straight to the locker. You hope it's okay. We'll try to get a report on that. As they clean up the floor, we'll take a little break.
外へ選手交代、宇都宮は18番イカルガ誠司が入りました。そして横浜ナンバー50キーパーアメナ and the number 23 King Kai。さあリスタートはフリースロー2本からです。グラント・ジェレット。
We're back to the action, and we have Grant Jarrett on the line for 2 shots. First free throw a little bit off to the right. Still a 4-point leader for UTSUNOMIYA, 10-6. Now it's a 5-point advantage.
Yokohama, let's go!
Kiefer Ravena would sometimes start. Today coming off the bench to Coach Lassie. Sets up Oba, and Oba hits. You love what Kiefer does. He knows who's got the hot hand, especially from yesterday. And he picks up his first assist. Really drew the defense to him. DJ will not challenge. Gets it back. That might be touched last by Takero, but the officials say no, it stays here with Brex. 0.7 of a second though remaining. More than enough time for a quick catch and shoot. But you want something going towards the basket. 4 shot there by Jarrett. That wouldn't have counted. He still had to turn around.
時間内にシュートが打てませんでした宇都宮横浜ボール選手交代
Isaac Fotu will check in for the first time.
2番アイザック・ホークさらに6番比江
The
島
strong man from New Zealand. Makoto back in action. That was a brief rest.
ゲームクロック6分59秒から1秒追加5分ジャストからのリスタートです
Remember, there is no B-CORSAIRS for the squad of Yokohama. So they're down one world import. On the other side, number 13, Watanabe is out with a shoulder injury. And number 33, Gavin Edwards, is out. But Yusuke Endo says, doesn't matter as long as I keep hitting. Back up to a 5-point lead. Put back there, just a little too strong. Active hands from the back here from Kai King. We'll get them another possession.
選手交代宇都宮は12番高島真司
Obo will take a seat.
Number 24松崎弘樹
Nice release pass finds Inglis. I look for Kiefer. Kiefer's got to make his move. Now the shot clock is at 1.9.
横浜ボールショットクロックは1秒9 1.9秒
Inbound there from the corner. Clark forced to put that one up. It was close, but no dice. Yosuke finds Grant. Not rolled into the basket there was Isaac. Turnover there. Ball back to Yokohama. Under 3.5 to be played. In the first, Hiyajima's gonna lose it. Live turnover. Kiefer, sidestepping move. Will have to kick it out. Kai King tracks it down. That's a foul. Clearly a foul there from Hiyajima. Not quite sure why he had to do that. Kai King was actually on his way away from the basket. And that foul will put Utsunomiya in the penalty, as you can see here. There was no attack anyhow. And so now Brex will be in the penalty. 3:09 still to be played. Daniel Dan Nana sometimes gets heavy minutes, sometimes doesn't play at all. He's a project, but at 6'6" and very athletic, he can be very helpful for a squad. (14-11) is our tally. Nice look inside. Couple of fakes. Having to kick that one out. Almost a 3-second violation, but that 3 will drop. Newbill had to put that one up. 17-11 is our tally now. 6-point lead enjoyed by Brex. You can see they want to make up for that loss that they had yesterday. It was a tight affair. They're hitting the big shots. Was Yokohama. High off the glass. Scoring there is Kiefer, his first basket. Fotu likes to battle inside. Will get his squad another possession. Takeuchi's gonna lose it. Active hands from Inglis. It's 4-on-3 the other way. Oh, I stand corrected. That's actually only their fourth foul. Or is it? Now they change it. For my count, it's supposed to be the penalty with the previous foul, so this one should be free throws. Keeper left open for three. I was online. Newbill forces the issue and scores. Back up to a 6-point lead. Newbill showing the way here for his squad, as that timeout will have to be called by the B-CORSAIRS. Ogawa's been sent in here. First taste of action, as Coach Kevin is trying to send in a lot of his shock troopers. Kiefer might have traveled there, gets it past the timeline. With just a second to spare there. Under 2 minutes to be played. Approaching the 1 minute mark. Tai King will launch a three. I'll rim out. That's pretty good defense there. As the shot clock is winding down. (21-13) is our tally. Steadily, Brex increasing their lead. Clark needs to be more active. That might be a charge. It is. He dipped the shoulder, and Isaac Foto was right there. Under 30 seconds to play. Brex once more. Newbill. Newbill's gonna get fouled. With both teams now in the penalty here.
横浜ナンバー9杉浦雄星個人1つ目チームファウルはすでに4つを超えました。2 shots
First personal foul is going to be called there on number 9, Yusei Sugiura. He's an import stopper. Second on the way. It's now a double-digit advantage at 23-13. Final possession here for Clark and company. They want to make it count. Kiefer was going to call his number. Fotu there with a steal. And that is where our first quarter will end. A solid start here for the visitors as Brex leads 23-13.
さあここからは海賊バズーカタイムの時間です。
海賊バズーカタイムはご自身のお席でお楽しみください。
さあ B ローズが皆さんのお席に向かってランダムに商品を打ち込んでいきますよ。 B ローズにしっかりアピールして商品ゲットしてください。1階席の皆さんには B ローズが直接プレゼントをお渡しします。
さあ本日のバズーカプレゼントはジャガードマフラータオル、そして1階席のプレゼントはジャガードミニタオル。さあ一発目いきますよ。
はい、しっかりアピール。
ドーン。
オッケー。
おめでとうございます。
さあ続いて2発目いきましょうか。
さあ2階席の皆さんアピールお願いします。さあゲームはまもなく第2クォーターに入っていきます。さあ第2クォーターの10分、アクシデントでコートを離れていた須藤光也、コートに帰ってきました。横浜ボールから第2クォータースタート。
Not a good first period here for Yokohama as they scored only 13 points and they yielded 23. That's why they're down by 10. Sugiura will launch. He's got that range. Will miss fire though. Usually pretty reliable from there. First possession goes awry for the B-CORSAIRS. Almost getting all the way to the cup there was Ogawa. Sugiura will launch again and come up short. Maybe not the best of shots. Takeuchi will launch and hit. The twin brother of Joji Takeuchi, Kosuke, now with 2 threes. And the lead is 13. Nice to see Koyasudo back. You can see him there with a headband. Trying to cover up the injury, as he got the errant elbow a while ago from Grant Jarrett. Coming back is Damian Inglis. Tight pass. You can see just how tough a defender Takeuchi is, despite the fact that he's already 36 years old. Check that, 39 years old. Not a good pass. Able to save it? Nope. But at least Ogawa was able to make sure there wasn't a live turnover the other direction. Screaming out to play there is Coach Kevin Braswell. Almost a 5-second violation. They get in bounds. Ogawa will bring it closer. They don't guard the three, and he banks it through. That was a lucky shot. But still, it's a three, and that lead is now 16. And a timeout will definitely be needed by the B-CORSAIRS. That is what Yokohama needed. An easy bucket just to get them to try to be back in the groove. They've struggled offensively. That's a long drought. Up and under move. That's going to work there. Pick basket once again from DJ Newbill. He's picking his spots really perfectly. Leads back up to 16. Damian looking for space. Up against Isaac. Had to give it up. Another jumper here for Sugiura. Will come up short. He's 0 for 3 from long distance. Inside, that is where he makes his money. Isaac Fotu now with 4 points. Extending that lead to 18 at 33 to 15. When he gets that deep inside, just give him the bucket. You're not going to stop him. In fact, you're just going to give him a 3-point play similar to this. Second foul be called there on Koya Sudo. Short. $18 points is the lead. That's a perfect find. Inglis got the defense napping that time. But still in complete control of this one is Newbill and company. Ogawa. Ogawa's gonna get away. Blows the layup though. Actually, should have just laid it up on the left-hand side. Quick three, not gonna work. Not the best of shots. You want to look at least for a good shot now that you're trailing. That's gonna be foul number 3 there on Koya.
選手交代横浜2人が入ります。ナンバー14オーバータケル and number 23 King Kai.
Tai King sent back in. They needed to erupt from deep. Flat free throw there from DJ. That's what the fans are hoping for here inside the Yokohama Buntay. Couple of missed free throws, but it's a split. Leads back up to 17. Look at this. UTSUNOMIYA has doubled up on Yokohama, 34-17. Damien swings it out. Three's not gonna work. The long distance bombs have not been detonating. Inside Newbill, and again Isaac Fotu just around the basket. And the lead is now 19. Inglis falling away. That was offline. Newbill sidestepping move. Lost it, but recovered. Ogawa sends it to the corner. Gets it right back. Takeuchi will not challenge. Ogawa inside. That's what he should have done earlier. But he makes the adjustment there, and now it's a 21-point bubble. What has happened to the defense here of Yokohama? Coach Lassie debating whether he should call a timeout here, because in 20 seconds we are going to be having an official timeout. Makoto coming back in, one of the top players of Japanese basketball, but his team made the move, increased their lead while he was on the bench. That's a good sign. Everybody contributing. Kiefer back. Clark. That's a layup he should finish. That should have been a three-point play, and smart move there for Clark. Attacking Jarrett, who just checked in. These are free throws they need to make, and Clark makes both. First dead ball situation after the 5-minute mark will bring us to our official timeout here in the second quarter. And we're going the other way off that turnover there from Ogawa. But before that, here's that timeout I just mentioned.
さあコルス、みんなと一緒にクラップしようか。ビーコルの海賊たちのこの潮目を、潮の流れを変えるブースタークラップを。
Final 5 minutes of the first half. English trying to be extra aggressive, turns around and scores. Smart move also for Isaac. Saw that English was that deep inside, just gave him the 2 points. Jarrett was just waiting for that pass. There was no reaction by the defense. 9 points now in the contest, and it's a 21-point lead at 41-21 for the visiting squad. Kiefer will try to look for English once again. Forced to put up a jumper. That was good defense put up there by Isaac. Open three, no. Photo was trying to tap it to himself, but the foul's going to be called on that man there, English. Ball is back in bounds. Nice looking three. Rims out though. Takashima can't hit that shot. Clark will send it to the wing. Tries to make his move once again. Defense shutting the door on him. Kiefer will have to put this one up, and it's short. Hijima trying to rush down court. Hijima all the way. He looks hurt. He should be fine though. 2 free throws now for Makoto. Kiefer will pick up a foul. His first. Oh, they're gonna say the foul is on Kai King. His first. Makoto now on the line. First free throw. We'll get the shooter's roll. Leads back up to 21. Yokohama in the penalty with still 3:15 to go before the halftime break. The exact same result. Makoto's got to be happy. It's now 43-21. Kai King up against Endo. Endo is long. Kiefer falling away, he's not gonna work. The pass just too far ahead of Isaac. Can they get a bucket? They need it, and Kiefer gives it to them. Taking nothing for granted here is Coach Kevin. He sues for time after Ravenna gets his third bucket. We'll step away for a bit.
一つのプレーで流れを変えていく、そして自分たちの潮目を掴んでいく、そんな海賊たち、その流れを呼び込むのはブースターのクラップ。力をパワーを勇気を海賊たちへ届けてください。前半残り3分を切っています。これまで以上の思いを海賊たちに届けていこう。全員で守る。まずはディフェンス。
Now chance of defense. The fans here at the Yokohama Buntai need a rally from their squad to at least get some momentum going to their side heading into the second half. Jarrett, short. Clark with the rebound. They got the stop. Now they need to score. Great move by Kiefer, but he's gonna come up short on the layup. They go to Endo. That's a breakdown in defense and an easy layup there for Ikaruga. First basket for Seiji. Back up to a 21-point advantage. Clark. Little undersized there. Bailout shot. Not gonna drop. And that's not a good foul. Coming here from Clark. English will come in. Yusei Sugiura is checking in as well. He hoisted 3 long shots. Didn't make any. This is now the biggest lead in the ball game at 23. 47-24 is our tally. Foul's going to be called. DJ Newbill's not happy. He was looking to get another easy layup. Well, he was being a little too physical there on Kiefer as he picks up his second personal. DJ stays on the floor. Kai with the jumper. Offline. No look pass once again. Ooh, short. Iejima disappointed with himself. But he got fouled. Two free throws coming up here. Ikaruga's gonna get that one to drop. Oh no, check that. That's Makoto Hiejima. That's a third straight free throw that entered that way. It wasn't convincing, but he's gotten 3 points out of it. That's better. That's the Hiejima we know. 49-24 is our tally. 25-point edge enjoyed here by the visitors. We enter the final minute of the second quarter. Kiefer trying to get something started for his boys. Just gives it up to Inglis. Inglis from 16 feet, no. Andre's gonna take his time. Ogawa. I challenge Sugiura. And lose it. King in the open court. Kiefer got the bump. He forced the action. And a three-point play in the offing for the former national squad player for the Philippines, Kiefer Ravena.
18番イカルガセージ、個人1つ目、チームファウル4つ目です。タイムアウト、宇都宮前半2回目のタイムアウト。
Ikaruga's trying to get confirmation, and as he tries to get that, we'll take a break.
さあ少しずつブースターの皆さんのクラップが力を増すことによってイーコルの海賊たちがスコアを重ねていきます。いいプレーには惜しみない拍手を、そしてクラップを、皆さんの思いを、声を海賊たちへ届けよう。まだまだクラップ。バスケットカウント&1ショットからのリスタート。キーパーラーメ
ナ。Kiefer now trying to complete a three-point play. They just need a stop to at least try to have they say, a minor victory to end the period. And Ravena's gonna miss. He's a very good free throw shooter. Difference of 2 seconds from the game clock and the shot clock. Expect Brex to take this shot the last 5 seconds. That will give their opponents no chance at a basket. Newbill tries to kiss it off the glass. Ooh, that's gonna drop. That's a lucky tip. So things have just gone from bad to worse for Yokohama. We're going to credit that to DJ Newbill. Again, just 13 points scored by Yokohama once again in the second period for a total of 26. But their opponents have scored 51.
20分間のハーフタイムに入ります。本日のハーフタイムは B コルの29点目を決めるのは誰だ。プレゼンティッドバイトレタテネットの発表。 B ローズのハーフタイムショー、フリースタイルバスケハーフタイムショーをお届けします。
さあここからは来場者限定の事前応募企画。 B コルの29点目を決めるのは誰だ。プレゼンテッドバイトレタテネットの発表です。さあ惜しくも横浜ね、
はい、
前半スコアが26点、はい、ということですので29点目を決めるのは誰なのか後半に期待していきましょう。はい、さあそして予想がこの後的中した方の中から抽選で本日も3名様に豪華商品が当たりますので先に景品のご紹介をしたいと思います。はい、お願いします。本日はこちら霧島36 SPF 豚肩ロースなんと1キロプレゼントいたします。はい、さあこの後当選 された方には後日ですね、メールにてご連絡いたしますので、どうぞお楽しみに。次回もぜひ予想して豪華商品をゲットしてください。
以上 B コルの29点目を決めるのは誰だ、プレゼンテッドバイトレタテネットの発表ご紹介でした。続いては B ローズのハーフタイムショーをお届けします。
まもなく会場内が暗くなります。ご移動の際にはお足元に十分ご注意ください。
ハーフタイムショー B ローズ。
Looking around, you start to think, maybe this isn't what I wanted. But you have to keep going, keep moving on. And don't you ever look back. We've all got our own ways, our own methods. The things that keep us going, keep us breathing.
Thank you, B ローズ。
さあ続いてはフリースタイルバスケパフォーマンスです。フリースタイルバスケ最年少で日本一連覇、世界中から注目を集めるシンジ。ギネス世界記録保持者でマルチボール日本一の数、大学日本一4回、昨年出場した大会は全て優勝と今一番勢いに乗る健吾。 MC スポーツ関連記事のライター編集も行う MC 公平。以上の4名によるスペシャルパフォーマンスをお届けします。
それでは行ってみましょう。
さあ横浜文体にお集まりの皆様、盛り上がってますか、楽しんでますか。ありがとうございます。これから始まる後半戦に向けて我々スペシャルなチーム、スペシャルなパフォーマンスをお届けさせていただきます。皆様の声援をエナジーとして選手たちにお届けできるよう一緒に盛り上がっていきましょう。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。 Let's go! フリースタイルバスケットボールはゴールもルールも必要ありません。ボール一つとパッションがあればあなた自身を表現できる、そんなパフォーマンスがフリースタイルバスケットボールです。そして最初に行くのはこの男、シンジ AKA 神風。フリースタイルバスケ日本一決定戦最年少優勝、最多優勝記録を持つ真の男。続きましてはケンゴ。昨年出たフリースタイルバスケの大会は全て優勝、世界各地でも大活躍中のまさに次世代を担うスーパースターだ。そしてここから我々ではなく会場にいる実之君11歳と一緒にパフォーマンスをさせていただきます。皆様彼の指にボールが乗ったら大きな拍手をお願いいたします。さあそれでは行きましょう。3、2、1、乗ったら大きな拍手をお願いします。これで実 人目を飾ってくれるのはこの男カズ。フリースタイルバスケットボールのギネス記録を持つ、自在に複数のボールを操るスーパースーパースーパースター。挟んだら音楽。 OK、 ここからますます盛り上がるでしょう。皆さん手拍子頑張れ。クワックワックワックワックワックワックワックワッ。ありがとうございます。いい感じいい感じ。さあフリースタイルバスケットボールはゴールもルールも必要ないパフォーマンスです。ボール一つで仲間とやれもよし、一人でやれもよし、あなた自身を貢献してくれる、そんな最高のパフォーマンススポーツでございます。イエー、こんな感じでルーティンでみんなで息を揃えて最高のパフォーマンスをお届けします。いやカズ、いやチンチン、剣道剣道カズチンチン、いやパスパスパス、いやいやいやいや、おー。以上、人事、剣道、カズ、そして MC 後編よりスペシャルパフォーマンスでした。ありがとうございました。ここからは盛り上がっていきましょう。 GO! B コー
Thank you! 人事カズ剣道 MC 後編。
それではここで横浜ビーコルセアーズをご支援いただいておりますトップパートナーをご紹介いたします。トップパートナー東和、ウェインズトヨタ神奈川、続きまして B リーグのパートナー各社をご紹介いたします。 B リーグトップパートナーソフトバンク、 B リーグタイトルパートナーリソナグループ、 B リーグイノベーションパートナーインプロミアホールディングス、 B リーグパートナーズ日本郵便、 G ショック、日本生命、 B リーグサポーティングカンパニーズソニーミュージックエンタテインメント、ボルテン、朝日新聞、日本経済新聞社、大塚製薬、野村工芸社、 EY ジャパン、エニタイムフィットネス、アーシャルデザイン、ストライク、 PIS、 スポーツデポ、 B リーグサプライヤーアダストリア、 B リーグコミュニケーションパートナー LINE ヤフー、 B リーグスポーツ振興パートナースポーツくじウィナー。以上 B リーグのパートナー各社のご紹介でした。
求められるインフラは時代で変わる。求められるインフラは瞬時に変わる。本当に必要なインフラを提供し続けたい。その道のりは険しく果てしない。それでも私たちは地域の未来を
After all the highlights, let's take a look at the numbers here. 51-26 in favor of the visiting squad, Brex. They just have 3 more field goals, but look at this. 62% shooting from 2 as compared to just 36, and 46% shooting as compared to just 15% from 3. That really did the Yokohama B-CORSAIRS in. Both teams were actually taking good care of the basketball. 4 turnovers for the B-CORSAIRS. In fact, more turnovers for Brex at 7. 20-12, that's a big discrepancy there. And those are points in the paint. All the others, really not that much of a difference. But when you look at the rebounds, 29 rebounds for Brex, only 14 for Yokohama. And then when you look at the assists as well, 13 assists for Brex and just 5 for the home squad. They need to turn things around here, or else the fans are going to go home really disappointed. Scoring leaders there, you see DJ Newbill with 12, Jarrett with 9, Takeuchi with 8, and Hiajima with 6, together with Fotu, who came off the bench also with 6 markers. Leading scorers for the squad of Yokohama, 9 points for Kiefer Avena, 7 points for Inglis, and 4 for Clark. And 3 apiece as well for Oba and Sudo. Rebounding numbers, Jarrett's got 6, 4 apiece for Hiajima and Takashima. For the squad of the B-CORSAIRS, 6 for Clark, 5 for Inglis, and 1 for Morii. And if you're curious about the assists, 6 assists for DJ Newbill. Yusuke Endo's got 2 and 1 for Ikaruga. Morii leads the dimes for the squad of Yokohama with 2 and 1 apiece for Avena and Clark. We're now getting set for the second half. We're going to have to do a whole lot more. And I'm talking about the home squad. They're down by a huge margin. $25 points is not an insurmountable lead. You're gonna really have to buckle down and work. And it's not gonna be easy because with DJ Newbill, they're always pushing the pace. It's gonna be hard to get stops. And look at this, they picked up their defensive intensity as well, led by DJ. They need to be able to score in almost every possession. Sugiura will come up short. He's 0 for 4 from 3. Newbill controlling the pace and the tempo. Hiajima. That's it from deep. There's another shot from the outside. That's from Yosuke Endo. That's his second 3. He's got a total of 6 points. And the lead just continues to swell. Trying to get it to 30 points here. It stands at 28. Endo will get blocked there by Sugiura. they won't have any chance of coming back here. They really need to tighten things up defensively, but Oba is gonna send his opposing number, Yosuke Endo, to the free throw line. First free throw drops. Everything working here for the visitors today. Clearly, they want to be able to make up for that loss they had yesterday. 80-72 was the tally in Saturday's basketball affair. Now it's a 30-point lead. It looks like they want more. Inglis with a jumper, short. Inglis picks it up, goes to the corner. Overshooting was Koya. And look at Tiejima. That's up against 5 defenders. Wise decision there for Takeuchi. No need to rush things. What a move there for Newbill. He'll miss though. He got away from his defender and just put up a floater. Still a 30-point bubble enjoyed here by the visiting squad. Yet to score here are the B-CORSAIRS. Sugiura. Inglis. Shot clock is at 5. He's gonna have to force this one up. He's not gonna get the chance. And you can see him just hand that over to the referee in frustration. Coach Lassie thinking, what do I need to do? What buttons do I need to push? Or do I just raise the white flag here? DJ Newbill again. This is not the same squad I was coaching, he's saying, yesterday. Chance here. Inglis. Mori. Yes. Still, 27 points is what they're chasing. Mori trying to stick really close as Jarrett brings it back. That should be the ball here off Brex. Because as you can see, they're not going to call the foul, but actually, when DJ turned around, it did hit his leg, but it hit the leg also of the player from the home squad. Let's see, they're going to review this one. Let's see if what I saw is what DJ is saying. Referee saw otherwise. Trying to make the spin. That was clearly off the leg of Morii. So they're going to get possession here. Well, they should. Should be a clear review, but they're still looking at it. So winning that challenge there was Kevin Braswell. As expected, DJ Newbill was involved in that play.
宇都宮ボールとなります。
3 minutes quickly gone here in the third.
1秒増えた状態でのリスタートです。
Jarrett, perfect pass. That was a set play run there by Kevin Braswell. Maybe not the kind of shot you want to be able to take when you're chasing a 30-point lead. That will help for Oba. Makoto, what a pocket pass. Jarrett with a push shot. Drops. Jarrett now with the points that you saw earlier. Double digits. Sugiura finally hits. He's 1 out of 5. He needs to pick up steam here. There's more than enough time. Tap from the back will be called a foul. Morii with his second team foul here for Yokohama. Chance of defense. The fans here at the Yokohama Buntai practically pleading with their squad. But a big hit once again by Endo. That's his third three. He's got a total of 19 points. Too deep inside. Nice swing. Morii will try to bring it closer. Oba. That'll rim out. Endo will push. Clearly wanting to give up a foul there was Oba to just stop the forward progress. It's going to be foul number 3 though. And the third team foul. Again, in danger of getting to early foul trouble are the B-CORSAIRS. Kiefer Ravenna in. Matsuzaki is in as well. Defense is what they need first. And that's what the fans are chanting. DJ Newbill short. Long rebound goes right back to him. Ikaruga, who just checked in. Short as well. Kai King will not try to launch early. That's exceptional defense. 4 shot there from King. Long rebound. Tracked down by Newbill. Fancy dribbling. Finds Jarrett. Jarrett for 3. Not that time. That would have been a 31-point lead. Nice basket for Matsuzaki. Hiroki trying to spark his squad here. Can the spark continue? Jarrett says no. At this point, trading baskets here are both squads. And Brex very happy to do so. Protecting this 28-point lead. Hitting from deep is Kiefer Ravenna. He's had a good offensive night with 12 points. But he has been alone scoring-wise. Look at a ball movement here from the boys in white. New Bill short again. Matsuzaki with a handoff. Inglis for three. Yes, you wanna. Oh my goodness. Jarrett was trying to move towards a slam even before the ball got there. And New Bill says, you just cost me an assist. Isaac Fotu will check in. Also, Shinji Takashima. That's Takashima. Can't get the ball to the rim port. So Kai King up high. Kai King now. Up and under move. That's gonna work. First basket here for Kai King, who had 9 yesterday. Ikaruga. Yes. At this point, they're trading 3s for 2s. 16 points now in the contest. Sugiura? None. DJ Newbill stepping into this one. Isaac Fotu's there. Stolen. And here comes Matsuzaki. Takashima with a foul. His second. Ogawa will check in with 5 points. Daniel Dan Nana back on the floor. Yet to contribute some positive markers. Long Tom works, finally. Second for Kiefer Avena here in the quarter. He's got a total of 15. Will it be enough to get them out of this hole? Next 5 minutes will tell. There's just no closeout on the shooters. Takashima all day to shoot. Gets his first 3. Foul is going to be called there on Takashima. A foul they can actually afford to give. They still have 2 more with 1 minute and 3 remaining in the third. Third personal foul. Kiefer looking for another 3. It'll be too strong that time. That was well run. Again, Takashima moving very well without the basketball. Gets the touch pass. Ikaruga gives him a knock on the head for that good effort.
B-LEAGUE! 第3クォーター残り41秒8。さあ後半に入ってスコアを重ねていく両者の戦い。まだまだ Go Go B-CORSAIRS! Go Go B-CORSAIRS!
Needing to score here. Just trying to cut the gap a little bit. Kai King will come up short there. Tracked by DJ, and they're going to use clock here. That's for certain. One of the few turnovers they've had, as Ikaruga was curling towards the basket. DJ Newbill also said, "My bad. I should have given you the lead pass." In terms of turnovers, that's turnover number 10 for Brex. Kiefer says, "We need to score here." End the quarter on a good note, but that's a good foul. Second good foul there given up by Takashima. 1.9 remaining, and they have one more foul to give if they want to use it. But the problem is, Takashima now with 4. Well, as they say, he's taking one for the team.
選手交代宇都宮14番ブラキシワカルが入ります。Go, go, B-CORSAIRS!
Exceptional defense put up there by Ikaruga, forcing the tough shot.
第3クォーター終了45対7。
A better quarter scoring wise. 19 scored here by Yokohama, but they asked their defense to tighten up. It didn't happen. They gave up 22 points.
残す10分の戦い。さあコルスとともにクラップを海賊たちに届けてほしい。そしてゴーゴービーコル、この声を思いを海賊たちに届けよう。せーの、ゴーゴービーコル、ゴーゴービーコル。Thank you, Boosters! さあこのクラップをまだまだかき鳴らして。第4クォーター残る10分、全力を尽くす海賊たちにさあエールを届けよう。宇都宮ボールで始まる第4クォーター。ユーファ
Fourth quarter begins with a good stop here. Kiefer Ravena was talking to his teammates during the break, saying, "Keep your heads up. There's still one quarter to play. Let's bring that lead down and see what happens." But if they continue to shoot like that, they're going to have no chance. Fotu will not rush the issue. But 4. They're on their way to a victory here. Fotu inside for 2. And the lead is back up to 30. 8 points now in the contest for Isaac. Within 2 minutes, Kiefer and company are able to bring this lead down. It's hopeless. Inglis can't score. Daniel Danana tried to put that one back, but couldn't get a good grip on it. Ogawa left wide open. There was just no reaction from any of the players here. And that's why the lead is now at 33. Murakishi looks hurt. That's going to knock the wind out of you. Big hit there from Daniel Danana. All you need is a couple of minutes and you'll get that win back. $78 to 45 is our tally. Exactly 8 minutes remaining in this one. Isaac Fotu, one-handed rebound and put it back. That was like taking candy from a baby. Let's watch the replay. He had Kai King on him. There's no way Kai King can stop him. 80 to 45. 7:55 still to play, and you can see slowly but surely both coaches emptying their benches. Inglis will have to bring it closer. And they're going to be calling him for traveling. He doesn't like the call, but again, nothing has really gone the way of the home squad today. Looks like Coach Lassie saying, let's just chuck this up to experience. Ikaruga will lose it. They want to get the score after that defensive stop. Murii. Inglis, the lone import now. The pass just a little bit too strong. Murii short. Nothing has worked for the squad. Yuta Tabuse will check in. A huge fan favorite. Former NBA player who has chosen to be able to play his final years of basketball here in Japan, mentoring the young players he's got on the squad. And look at the speed here of Yudai Ishikawa, the 20-year-old. Wanting to follow in the footsteps of Yuki Kawamura, who's now in the NBA. We missed on that second free throw, actually that first free throw. Try to complete a three-point play. Jumper will work. Meek reply though from Kua Yosudo. Tabuse, yes! Using his veteran savvy there, scoring a basket. Leads back up to 28. Koya for three. Knocks that one down. He now has 8 points. But just going through the motions here. Will be the visiting squad? Or will they? Again, this time it's Ishikawa. Trying to showcase his speed again. Gonna take a page out of Yuki's book. He definitely has the speed. Let's see if he has the overall talent. Inglis, nice find. And a foul will be called up high on Murakishi. Murakishi's a tall lad at 6'5". Nowhere to go there really from Matsuzaki. He knocks down the first free throw. Sugiura in. He's got 3 points. 1 out of 5 from deep. They're not looking for the veteran. Utah. Isaac Fotu. There's a hack. That was clear. Not quite sure why Damon Inglis is still on the floor. You don't want to be able to rest your imports. It's a very long season. At the same time, even Isaac Fotu should be given a breather now. But Isaac Fotu hasn't really played that much as well. So maybe you wanted to get some burn. Inglis will miss from 3. Muri, extra pass. Sugiura is now 1 out of 6. He's not shy. He just keeps hoisting. Such as that one there from Ishikawa. Well, you expect that from the youngster. He is 20 years old. Short. Isaac Fotu with the rebound. No dead ball situation yet. That's why the clock continues to run. Almost a live turnover. Looking for a shot, and he gets it. Boy, Ishikawa's got range. He now has 5 points. And will now take a breather.
残るは4分少々。この横浜分隊での戦い、そして今回海賊たちの旅、さあ最後の最後の最後まで戦っていく海賊たちにぜひ皆さんの思いの丈の拍手を。
Final 4 minutes of this one. As we welcome you back to the Yokohama Buntai. The B-CORSAIRS being trashed here by UTSUNOMIYA Brex. Sky King hits that 3. He's got 5 points. Trying to make this deficit a little bit more respectable. That'll drop. Inglis was the last line of defense, but still, scoring there was Murakishi. Not a good pass. Likewise there. Well, the quality of play has dipped here. Sky King glides in. Now it's 7 points, but all of those really inconsequential points. Taking the foul there was Morii. Just wanted to make sure that he gets his import out of the ball game. They should have gotten English out there at the 8-minute mark of the 4th. Literally no chance at all. Hanging in the air, it's not gonna drop though. Ogawa has had a pretty good account of himself. Not too much contact there though. The foul, they say, will be called on number 2. That's Riku Sasayama. Second free throw will rim out. And to bring it close. Lead pass behind Sugiura. Forced to put up a 3 here. Long rebound goes to Daniel Dan. He went up for a fishing expedition and Nana will head to the line for 2 shots. Nice look there. Yuta Tabuse. Gotta love these fans here in the B-League. Still asking for defense. Their team is down by a whole lot already. Another 3 is gonna drop. Final 2 minutes, 8 points now in the contest here. for Ishikawa. Daniel Danana won't get that to drop. Another serving gets blocked. Long rebound. It looks like Tabuse might be called for a foul here, holding on to Nana.
0番田臥勇太プッシングのファール、個人1つ目、チームファール3つ目。ゴール下。
It's now a 37-point lead. Nice double team. And Ishikawa again doing exactly what Yuki Kawamura used to do here in the B-League, of course. Because Yuki Kawamura was on the squad of the B-CORSAIRS. Ishikawa is with Brex.
石川雄大 T シャツ。
Daniel Dan trying to power his way. He's not going to get the call. Referees are saying this is a one-ball game. It's a 39, now 41. Scoring once again. Now with 12 points is the youngster Ishikawa. Could he be the second coming of Yuki Kawamura? Under a minute to be played. Nana puts it through. Making good use of the time given to him. Try to improve his craft. Will Ishikawa still try to score? When he tried, he got fouled and he will head to the line for 2 shots. 4th personal foul going to be called there in Sasayama.
2シャツ。
The lead is at 39.
宇都宮。
Could easily be 40, possibly 41. It's at 40. Tabuse just so happy to be on the floor as he tries to continue to mentor all these young players who could be future stars, not just of Japan basketball, but in the world. Again, we keep referring to Yuki Kawamura. Sugiura and company should just go for the final shot here. Use clock. But Daniel Danana will lose it. They shouldn't try to score anymore. And they won't. Avenging the loss that they had yesterday, 80-72. Utsunomiya Brex will win this one very convincingly with a score of 101-60. Don't go away. Interviews coming up as we want to hear from Coach Kevin Braswell. And a lot of interviews still to come before we wrap up the coverage.
大きな拍手をお願いいたします。
As you saw the quarter scoring, just too low. 13, 13, 19, and 15. That will not get it done against anyone here in the B-League.
So we will learn from this and hopefully hope to see as many of you on Wednesday's game in the swimming pool.
この試合からいろいろ学んで次の水曜の国際クリの試合でしっかりプレーできるように頑張りたいと思います。
Thank you and have a good Sunday.
ありがとうございました。
はい。お疲れ様です。まず勝利おめでとうございます。タフなスケジュールの中で、まあ一勝一敗になりましたけど、今現状どういうふうに思ってますか
？I mean, you know, like it's part of the growth of our team. I think this is continuation from last season. I think we lose games that I don't think we should lose, but at the same time, you know, the learning experiences that we've gotten in this whole week has been great. Shibuya, we come back, we bounce back like this. Yesterday, lost, challenged them to come back out with more effort, more energy. We come out like this. So as long as we're growing from the losses and learning from it, it's positive experiences.
まあ成長の過程の一つだと思っています。まあ昨日のこう苦しい敗戦の後にまあしっかりこうやり返すことができたということで、まあ先週の渋谷戦も同じように初戦負けてしまって、まあ2試合目こうやり返したという展開になりましたけれども、まあこうやって敗戦はもちろん負けるべきではない試合もあったと思いますけれども、しっかりその敗戦から学んでそこから成長することができればそれは成長の過程としてプラスに捉えていきたいなと思っています。
昨日本当にタフなゲームでの敗戦で、この一夜明けて大きく修正できたと思うんですけれども、何かこう一つ修正点を挙げるとしたらどこだったんでしょうか。
And then got a great result. If you could share the one point that you adjusted from yesterday, what was the key?
I played the young guys. The energy from the young guys was unbelievable, and I don't know if I could ever thank them enough, because I think in this moment, you know, this is the last. It's tough. It's tough coming out of a break and playing 5 games in a row. Like I don't know it. You know, it's very hard, and we got an older group. But the young guys' effort to come in today and play the way that they did and play with the energy they did, it's just unbelievable. And I think the older guys sitting over there watching it helped them come back and have the same type of energy.
若手をしっかり今日は起用したというところが一番大きかったかなと。それでその出た若手がこうしっかりこうチームにエナジーを注いでくれて、本当に素晴らしいエナジーでプレーをしてくれたということが一番良かったところかなと思います。こうやって、この代表ブレイクを開けて、5試合こう、スパンの短い中で、プレーしていて、そんな中でこういった若手がすごくいいエナジーをチームに与えてくれたということは本当にすごくプラスだったと思います。
最後に昨日、今日と宇都宮から本当大勢のファンがこの横浜に駆けつけてくれてます。また画面越しで応援してくれているファンもたくさんいます。一言最後にお願いします。
Our fan support is unbelievable. I can't thank you enough. It's unreal. I say this, I think, every time, and it becomes old, I'm sure, to all of you, but the support that you guys give us is unbelievable. Yesterday when I walked in and I sat down and I finally looked at the arena, one whole side where our bench is the half of the arena is filled with yellow shirts. And to see that every time that you go on the road, it always feels like it's not a road game. So I thank you guys again for coming out. And probably look forward to seeing most of you at the Sendai game on Wednesday.
本当にファンの皆さんのこう温かい素晴らしいサポートにはもう感謝しきれない思いです。昨日も試合前にこうフロアに出てきて、ベンチに座った時にもうアリーナの半分がこう、ブレックスファンの皆さんのこう黄色いシャツで埋め尽くされていたというのを見て本当にもう感無量の思いでした。でこの次またアウェー、続きますで仙台戦になりますけども、またたくさんの方がきっと駆けつけてくださることと思いますので、また引き続き応援よろしくお願いいたします。
ありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。遠藤選手、お疲れ様です。お疲れ様でした。まずは昨日負けで今日しっかりとカムバックしました。今日の勝利の、感想を一言よろしくお願いします。
そうですね、バイウィーク明けから、昨日だけじゃなくてここまでのバイウィーク明けからの5試合で3敗もしてるんで、天皇杯もあったんですけど3敗してるんで、それを、重く受け止めなきゃいけないというのは自分たちの反省であって、昨日の敗戦も個人個人が100% 自分のせいだっていうぐらい背負って挑んだ今日の試合だったんで、それが40分間出し切れたので、本当にいい勝ち方ができたんじゃないかなと思います。
遠藤選手、個人的にのプレーで今日フィールドゴールが 83.3%、スリーポイント5分の4、2点も外してません、フリースローも外してません、16ポイントで、そのポイントがすごく大事な場面で決めてた印象があるんですけれど、ご自身のプレーについてどう思ってますか？
ここ最近オフェンスでの貢献というのが、今シーズン少ないんで、本当にチャンスがあったら打とうというのは毎試合強く思ってやってることなんですけど、結果がついてこなかったんですけど、今日自分の自信にもつながったゲームだったかなと思います。
最後の、第4クォーターの終盤ですか、若い選手たちも出ました。でそれであと田臥選手も出ました。それをベンチから見てて何か感じたことありますか？
そうですね、練習ではみんなで切磋琢磨して強度高く今シーズンはやってて、誰が出ても同じ強度で今日はディフェンス本当に40分間できたと思うんで、これが毎試合できるのがブレックスだと思うので、これからも一瞬も気を緩めることなく誰が出ても同じ強度でできるようにいい準備をしていけたらいいんじゃないかなと思います。
最後に、昨日、今日と宇都宮からたくさんファンが来てくれてます。あとこの画面越しでもたくさん応援してくれてます。ファンに向けて一言お願いできますか？
本当に昨日も今日も、アウェーなのにホームのような環境でやらせていただいて本当にいつも感謝しているんですけど、昨日は悔しい負け方をしたんですけど今日はそれを跳ね返せたと思うので、これからまたブレックスらしく勝ち進んでいきたいと思うので引き続き応援よろしくお願いします。
ありがとうございました。お疲れ様でした。
Let's now enjoy first the highlights before we run through the numbers and then call it a day. Things started out quite well here as Koyasudo hit that three. And a big slam there from Grant Jarrett. And let's go through what Endo said in that interview. He said after the bye week, which is actually because of the international window for FIBA, we lost 3 games, including the Emperor's Cup. If we could modify our play from yesterday's game, he said, and I'm just happy I was able to contribute on offense. Sometimes I can't contribute, so I try to shoot when I'm free. Today, he shot it and he made it. He thanked the fans again for their support. And he said, don't forget to continue to support. Actually, both squads, don't forget to support the B-League. This is Japan's basketball league. Inglis had 16 points yesterday in the victory that they had, but today he was stifled. Kiefer Ravena had a very good game offensively, especially in the second half, but it wasn't enough to stem the tide. There's Ravena once again. Look at that smart play there from Kiefer. But it wasn't enough. First quarter ended in favor of Brex, 23-13. And the first half ended still in favor of Brex, 51-26. They did a couple of shots here and there. That was one from Kenta Morii. Oba couldn't score. He had a lot of threes yesterday. Able to hit there. But that was already when they were facing a 26-point deficit. Nice take there from Endo. Ogawa unopposed there with that shot. The defense opting to go below the screen. And here, Ishikawa showing everybody his own version of doing a Yuki Kawamura. Tabuse showing he still has some game left. And then, again, Ishikawa hitting from deep. This guy is definitely a budding star. He just took advantage of all the minutes given to him. As Ishikawa will end with 14 points in just 8 minutes on the floor. And now we got the numbers. Look at this, 66% from 2 as compared to 33%. So doubling up percentage-wise from 3-point distance, 48% as compared to 23. So more than double the percentage points once again. And look at the free throw discrepancy. 19 free throws sank here by Brex. Only 6 out of 8 sank by the B-CORSAIRS. In terms of turnovers, 10 for the B-CORSAIRS, 12 here for Brex. Rebounding numbers, the discrepancy not as big anymore. 47 for UTSUNOMIYA and 35 for Yokohama. Look at that, 40-20. That's points in the paint. Some more numbers with some discrepancies. Plus 14 here for Brex, 46-32. That's the bench points. Looking at the assist numbers, 27 for Brex and only 11 for Yokohama. Leaders, scoring-wise, rebounding-wise, and assist-wise. 16 points for Endo, 9 rebounds for Fotu, and DJ Newbill with 10 assists. In the losing effort, Ravenna with 15 points, 10 rebounds for Inglis, and 5 assists here for Kenta Morii. Tremendous performance by the youngster. 20-year-old point guard and already showing a lot of promise. Top 3 double-digit scorers here for Yokohama. For UTSUNOMIYA. You saw the 16 points of Endo. There's the 14 points of Ishikawa and 13 points for Grant Jarrett. Just so many traveling fans here for UTSUNOMIYA Brex. And that is what Kevin Braswell was alluding to. Everywhere we go, we got a lot of fans, and it makes it feel like a home game. That's going to do it here for our coverage. We'd like to thank all of you for joining us for B-League action. Till next week, take care. Have a good week ahead. God bless.